The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Caught by his back. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Stroud off the play fake. This one falls incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Stroud. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run it from the gun. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it's too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, I can't really repeat what they were saying down there, but I could promise you none of it was any good.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
South.
Another carry. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
All right.
Shotgun now, 1st round. And in for the Houston touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Shut up.
May will throw to get us started here. He's trying to push the field. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Give up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Alert the hot. South.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Patriots 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's May. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. And they get it back. A huge play continues. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 13. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
Now it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
All right. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud now. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Running back gets it on the draw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw, Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. The Texans set to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Pats will take over.
Got it. Ready?
First down, ball at the 36.
Go!
Operating from the gun, here's May. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Bell on the catch. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's Pickens on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Set. Set, go.
To the air yet again, May. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll try and punch it in. And it'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Hut, hut. 70 Lions. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut.
They'll hand it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dell now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Blown back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Couldn't connect to a tank down. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On the quick, right?
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Here we go. TJ.
Complete to Dell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
No.
Throwing is Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Texans trying to make some noise before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
All right.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right.
Pressure comes, Stroud. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game at 21. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Pioneer. Street. Ready?
May now from the gun. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dell now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. On play action, here's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Fits it through the middle. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Now on the Patriots field goal try, it's Chad Ryland. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st and 10 from the 41. They give it to him again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Back to the well again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Now a give on the counter. This is ahead for about 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. Caught by his back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Look the hot.
First down, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Texans 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 16-point ball game. Ryland now for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dell now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Plowing up the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Stop. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Only one. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Robin. Good.
Stroud. Brought in right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Right, Tony.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
45. Texans 35.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set up. Dragon 60. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
May not a throw on 3rd. He has the 1st over the middle. Keeps himself upright. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's on the move. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hey, one more.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Completed to Collins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He's throwing deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
South. 11.
From the 39. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Stroud now on third. Escapes the pocket. It's caught. Ferguson. It's a gain of 22. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Collins there to grab it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Tank Dell the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball on the 45. First and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's looking deep once again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 42.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars.
Here's Stroud. Hits his tight end on the corner route. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
A bit of desperation on this deep. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Tank Dell the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
Texans 49.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Going play action, May. Catch is made in close. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, set.
May now from the gun. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Oh, boy, it's intercepted. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He's got the squiver. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some...
And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Texans facing a big play as they go for 2.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. And this is going to be caught for 2, so some fight left in him. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Viking 18. Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. That throw finds Johnston. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Back to throw it. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Power squib kick is taken in. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this is a win for the Patriots. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from